Hello and welcome to the 3pixel channel. My name is Jacob and this is Sam & Max Season 2, Episode 4. Let's begin.
Okay, we're in, boys.
Moosco! Free anti-mind control helmets for the first 50 lunatics to come out of hiding!
I've been telling you, little pals, he's just plain vanished.
We'd better look around the joint for clues.
Good plan, Sammo. Guess that's why they call you guys in for the brainy stuff, and leave the senseless violence to the likes of me.
I deeply resent that comment, Mr. Paper.
Yeah, Flint. We're gonna have to join together and use every detective skill we know to find Moosco.
Well, that's a no-go. Any more ideas?
Let me think.
And let's try to find Moosco.
Moosco didn't take any pictures of himself. His camera no doubt thanks him. I've always wondered what Moosco keeps hidden back here.
I've always wondered if he's wearing pants back there.
Most likely not.
Wow, it's everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Whew! I'd kill for a time machine right about now. Of course, I'd kill for just about anything.
This keypad must control the laser grid blocking Bosco's bathroom.
Oh! Use it to spell boobies! I love that!
Bosco, lasers, and pushing random buttons are three things that don't go well together, little buddy. It says the code is in my head.
We better find it soon then. It must be getting lonely.
It's Bosco's My First Moai Head toy.
In which we didn't send to him, so I guess someone else did.
Bosco? No, different weenie. No clues here. Just an enlarger. No big thing. Are T.H.E.M. really out there? No clues here.
Most likely.
Hey, Seismo. What's shaking?
Something is obviously out there, but Moosco is still a paranoid.
Alright, let's have a look at your x-ray, Mr. Moai Head. We'll see what's causing that persistent tinnitus.
Prognosis, Sam?
Either this toy has a tumor the size of an overfed cat, or it's too dark to read it. It looks like...
Say it?
It looks like Bosco's as clever as you are at cutting-edge intellectual humor.
You gotta admit, that is pretty funny.
Sure is. For everyone with the calculator. It's exactly what everyone
did it,
does
Sammo.
with the calculator.
Let's check in the bathroom for more
thing.
clues. Let's see if there's anything in the bathroom to tell us where Bosco's top-secret bunker is. Or maybe the bathroom is his top-secret bunker.
Yeah.
This is exactly where I'd want to spend an apocalypse.
I sense that something terrible happened here.
Ho ho! You don't know the half of it.
I mean, Wizard World's in here in Season
The
1.
Bosco Tech Drain Liberator 6000. I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
Not after seeing what it did to that sludgy delivery guy.
The sound alone still haunts my nightmares.
Alright then.
Bosco's been ordering nothing but baking soda and paper mache. Bosco has all his shirts specially treated to block out the thought control rays.
Lest nefarious forces take control of his nipples.
Of course he does.
Hot toilet wine. Everything Bosco would need to survive for months.
Not sure about that.
A nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley.
Nippy Valley Woof. For party time or any time.
Some idiot left the cork out, Max. It turned to vinegar. A jumbo-sized bag of cotton balls.
Don't open it, Sam! I can never eat just one.
Yeah, alright.
Bosco's disguises, each more offensively ludicrous than the last. Baking soda plus vinegar equals eruption.
Sounds hot, but they didn't leave a phone number.
It's an industrial-sized barrel of baking soda. Bosco keeps plenty of baking soda on hand to keep the bathroom fresh.
Yeah, no, not really.
It's like I'm always telling you, Sam. We need a much bigger explosion.
This time, you might be right, Max.
Yeah, it is.
What was that for, Sam?
That barrel was looking at me funny.
It was coming right at him. Everyone saw it.
And the school board said our cases had no educational merit.
Do it again! Do it again! What's that noise?
They've come for us, Max. It's T.H.E.M.
Them.
Good! About time we found out who's responsible for this travesty.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Look, I can explain.
Did you get a haircut,
Moosco.
Bosco? There's something different.
Finally see a doctor
He's
about
back to
that
being Russian.
personal problem?
You guys done?
Yeah,
Sounds
that's all
like
we
a
got.
Russian name.
Good.
Moosco.
Now shut up and help me!
What seems to be the problem, Bessie?
That elevator over there, it's horrible! I went inside looking for T.H.E.M, but when I got out, I saw
Why were
my
you
mother.
looking for them?
Yes! It gets worse. I ran out of there fast as I could, and when I came out, I was like this. You gotta fix it, guys!
Alright then, Bosco. Why are you a cow now
What
then?
are you doing on an alien spaceship?
Yeah,
I
that's
got
also.
tired of being scared of T.H.E.M. I finally said, bring them on! I built this device that let me predict where they were gonna show up next, then I let them come on and take me.
So, did you get udders, or are you a boy cow?
That's none of our business, Max. What happened next, Bosco?
I used the
quite
device on
clearly
myself,
got
you know, to
others.
test it. After that, it's all a blur.
Where's this T.H.E.M. detector device you were talking about?
I don't know. I must have lost it in that elevator after I got turned into this thing.
What is this place, Bosco?
You guys still don't get it? This is it. The center of the entire operation of T.H.E.M.
Kinda
Alright then.
sparse for the headquarters of a sinister cabal bent on world domination.
Yeah,
You don't need much room when you can go anywhere you want through time and space.
good point.
The place seems pretty empty. Where are T.H.E.Y. hanging out?
I don't know, but you can bet they're around here somewhere, just waiting to probe us and turn us all into freakish animal-human hybrids.
Bosco, Sam is standing right here.
And so are you, Max.
What's with all the volcanoes back in your store?
Guys, try to keep up. Haven't you figured anything out yet?
No.
The volcano is what summons the spaceship, fools!
Sam, is it my imagination, or are we being scolded by the guy who's half cow?
Yes, you are.
Where's this T.H.E.M?
I don't...
Don't go anywhere, Bosco.
Now, where am I gonna go looking like this? Help me get back to
To
normal,
the
guys.
slaughterhouse?
Normal? We'll get you back the way you were before, but we're not promising more than that.
Hey, Max, what do you think this thing is?
Calibrating. Complete. I now have mastered your primitive but no less valid language. Please choose from the following topics of conversation.
Alright then.
Who are you?
I am this craft's artificial intelligence. I supervise the operations of this craft and the activities of its crew.
Of course you do.
Who are you? Where's the crew?
They are currently occupied with the craft's primary mission.
Of
They will
course.
arrive shortly to detain you for your own safety.
What happened to Bosco?
The intruder made unsanctioned use of the time shuttle.
Alright.
How do we use that elevator?
Simply choose a destination. Additional destinations can be opened using convenient pre-printed time cards.
Alright then.
What are my options?
My personality can be configured to respond in the style most appropriate to the user. Please choose from the following options.
Abusive.
Good choice, moron. Did you come up with that yourself, or did your idiot friend help out?
No, I came up with it.
We'd like to get a time card, please.
I cannot print a time card until the captain chooses a destination.
Uh-huh.
So long.
Get lost, failure.
Thank you very much.
Bosco's oppressors could spring out of there any moment. Ray guns blazing.
Alright then. Yeah, this is one of my favorite chapters, actually. There's so many locations you can go to. They continue on with the similar style in the first season of more locations.
Bosco's again? How'd we end up back here?
It's mostly
Judging from the
retricks,
lack of safety
gears,
railings and
such,
ready
but
availability
still.
of guns and ammo, I'd say we've gone back in time. Seems to be sometime in the early sweet mother of mole sauce.
You fools gonna buy something, or do you want to make a baby?
Well now, you must be Mrs. Bosco.
That's Ms. Bosco. I don't want any part of your oppressive patriarchy.
Fair enough, ma'am. Miss, you.
Who are you?
Sam and Max, freelance police.
Finally, the police. Maybe you can help me catch that fool.
Freelance police. You're looking for real police officers.
Which fool did you want us to catch exactly?
That man who just came in here yelling about conspiracies and busting up the place.
Bosco always did know how to make a memorable first impression.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about the man who trashed your shop?
He took one look at me and screamed.
That should narrow the list of suspects down to any man with eyes.
That's very
Then he
good.
stumbled back and ran right into my baby maker.
Ouch.
We can't take the case, but we'll keep an eye out for your vandal, Miss Bosco.
I swear if I ever find him, I'm gonna make sure he gets no pleasure in this life.
I haven't heard a tale of motherly love like that since the Manchurian Candidate.
We can't take the...
I swear
We're here to help your son.
I don't have a son. You think it's not enough I'm a businesswoman and inventor? A woman's only useful if she's got a son.
No.
It's not that. We're friends with him.
Well, acquaintances.
We know him.
We've spoken to him more than once.
Doesn't matter. I'm not defined by my children. But when I do have one, she's gonna be the most perfect little angel.
What was that you said about making a baby?
I'm made uncomfortable by this line of questioning, Sam.
Yeah.
That's just because you're scared of a world where
Understandable.
career-minded women don't need to be tied to a man to have a family. This ain't the past anymore. It's the 1960s. They can talk about
how
putting a person on the
ironic.
moon, and I can invent a baby-making machine.
Yeah, sure.
Well, how does this baby-making machine work?
You just take a DNA sample from the mother and the other person and combine them in that machine. Let it bake a couple hours, and you've got a beautiful baby girl. Or boy, I guess. I've already got my own samples in there. I'm gonna test it out tonight after closing.
How do you get the DNA samples?
Isn't that obvious?
No.
Saliva, fools!
Well, naturally.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Where'd you get the father's sample?
Oh, him. Well, I was just in Washington, D.C. for a special occasion, and when I was touring the White House, I met a nice man in a dark suit. He was polite and didn't say much. Seemed like his spit was as good as anybody else's, so I picked him.
See you later, Ms. Bosco.
We're gonna pick up some swinging 60s chicks and start a groovy hullabaloo.
Men.
Cut it out, Max. You don't even like girls.
Oh, right.
You got a problem with women?
Nah, just never interested. With all the general malice I have to get done in a day, girls are just a huge waste of time.
I have never been as turned on as I am right now.
Of course.
What?
You just never found the right woman, and I never found the right man. Forget the baby maker.
Catastrophic temporal anomaly detected.
Yeah.
Run away with me, Max.
No.
My white stallion.
Curse my irresistible animal magnetism.
Miss Bosco, I really think you should reconsider.
I can already see us. Living next door to that nice detective.
Well,
Rough
it would be
detective.
nice having someone to do
Flint
my laundry.
paper.
You don't even wear clothes.
I mean, he lives
And
there in
yet,
the
I
future,
always
I
end
guess.
up with so many blood-stained shirts. 'Tis a mystery.
Think of your children. What about that?
I won't need kids once I have the love of my Max. He'll be my new little pet project.
Uh-huh.
Think of your children. What about that?
He'll be...
Max just isn't that into you.
Oh, geez, Sam, show a little tact. What he means to say is, there is absolutely no way, no how I would ever be interested in you until the day the Earth is consumed by the flames of our exploding sun.
How
You say that
subtle
now.
And, yeah.
Max is belligerent, recalcitrant, and quite possibly psychotic.
So you're jealous, is that
Possibly.
it? Want to keep him all to yourself?
I never knew you felt this way, Sam.
Temporal anomaly detected.
Shut up. It's not like that.
Yeah, I'm not going to say possibly psychotic when it comes to Max.
Max is no good for you.
Oh, I can fix him.
Why is some women like that?
Max doesn't even like girls.
They're a nuisance at best.
Hasn't been interested since... Well, when did that start exactly?
I think it all goes back to that time we were... No flashback?
No.
Okay. Well, it's been ever since junior high.
Alright then.
Seriously, Max has never been into girls, ever since we were kids.
I can change that.
Why is some women like that? And just I can change everything about him. Is no reason why I started off with him. Nothing I like, but I can change everything to something I like.
I'm a bad seed. I can't be faithful to just one woman.
Oh, I'm enough for at least a dozen women. You dog, you.
Uh-huh.
We're from different worlds. I'm from Earth, and you're from the freakiest planet of the freak system.
Opposites attract, baby. You're the only man not falling over himself to get me.
True, somewhat.
We're from different worlds. I'm president of the U.S., and you'd make a lousy first lady.
You just don't know what you want.
You're the
I may not be the
president
first,
in the
but I'm the
future.
last lady you'll ever need.
Mm-hmm.
I'm married to my career.
They had the ceremony in Canada because it's legal there.
All those excuses you keep making just prove you need me.
No, it doesn't.
Just looking at you repulses me.
And that's from a guy who has a 12-volume scrapbook labeled Things I Have Shed.
You can try to push me away, but I know how you really feel.
He feels not interested.
I think I'd rather take napalm and an IV drip while being pulled through a wheat thresher than spend another second with you.
You can't get rid of me that easy.
That's...
Look, lady, you just don't get it. I'm just not into you.
Keep on protesting. It just makes me know you're the one.
Jesus.
Hey, Max, remember that old carbon dater we got from Sybil last year?
Yeah, we gave it to Bosco so he could keep scanning his weenies.
Looks like he's made some modifications to it.
Of course he'd have. Why wouldn't he?
They're
They're beautiful. Whee!
baby food and bum wipes. If you use less of one, you wouldn't need as many of the other. What a waste. What a senseless waste. This sample has been completely contaminated by milk. It'll have to be replaced. What's this?
It's my chemical sampler. Get somebody to spit on it, and it gives you a sample test tube for the baby maker.
Mind if we borrow it?
Go ahead. I already got all I need.
I wonder...
I don't need a sample from him. I think I'm better off not knowing what Max is made of.
It could have worked.
A nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley brand vinegar.
Ah, some idiot left the cork in, Sam. It's still wine.
Let's just let that breathe for a few decades, Max.
Well done. Sam just got called in to get through time.
My paws are spotless. We're better to crunch numbers than in the John.
Several places.
What do you think you're doing?
You know, the usual. Traveling through time and stuff.
Exactly.
Override. You've caused a catastrophic temporal anomaly. You're going back to the ship so you can think about what you've done.
Of course.
Just look at what you did.
Sam, what's a catastrophic temporal paradox?
That!
What the hell did you guys do?
Max, when
Nothing
you made
special.
Mama Bosco decide not to have a baby, that meant Bosco was never born.
But if Bosco was never born, then we never would have gone back to meet Mama Bosco in the first place.
Yeah,
Unique.
exactly.
Are you fools just gonna stand there explaining everything, or are you gonna fix me?
Yeah, sure,
Give a
Bosco.
guy a cool cow body, and all of a sudden he's the owner of the time stream.
Bosco already scanned himself with this thing. Nope.
Come on, Max.
Moo.
Shut up,
What did you
Bosco.
Move, fool!
It printed a time card with Stinky's logo on it.
Of course it did.
It printed out a card with the Intergalactic Freelance Police logo. Sounds intriguingly futuristic.
Yeah.
What was that?
It printed a time card with a presidential seal and some strange numbers.
There we go. Let's go to the future.
Look,
Hi
Sam,
there,
more
Summer Max.
visitors.
I don't know how to use a light bulb with that.
There, Sam.
With this bad boy, we'll never need another file cabinet. Whoa! I hate pack rats. Whoa!
A birthday cake.
I hate pack rats.
Interesting.
It's an obituary from the local paper.
More trophies from our victims. Who'd we get this time?
Local mariachi Pedro died this week due to complications from...
From what? A perfectly aimed bullet to the evildoer's cold black heart?
Maybe.
Can't read the rest. It's too blurry. The bulletin board's all wet and ruined. We must get careless in the future.
Who cares?
It says stinky stick-tight adhesive, based on an old family recipe. #1 throughout the entire galaxy, with secret ingredient vitamin 13.
It can't be all that big a secret if it's on the poster.
Yeah,
Maybe secrets are different in the future.
possibly.
Looks like we kept Bosco's model volcano after all these years.
Blowing things up for science will never go out of style.
True, I guess.
I already scanned myself. That's how we got here. I've already scanned Max. Nah. Hey, future Max.
Oh, hey guys! Look, Sam, more visitors for your special day. Comically backwards past versions of ourselves.
Nah, I want to keep these shoestrings.
Alright then.
That's nice, Sam.
Yeah.
The future is a baffling potpourri of peculiar sights and odors.
Yes, our advanced world must be frightening and confusing to you.
Not
I'll
really.
try to speak slowly so that your 21st century brains can understand.
So much in the office has changed.
Oh, the wonders I could show the two of you if I wasn't afraid of violating the time stream. Yeah, the
You're
time stream's
Max.
asking for it. Well, okay. In the future, we can make phone calls to other people even when we're not at home. My God! And our cars now have additional brake lights above the rear seats.
Yeah, you're Max. You should really be on about this destroying the time stream with some simple words.
What about robots?
Or maybe
Do we have
just the
robot
simple
slaves in the
words that
future?
makes it
With
unattractive
lasers?
to you.
Oh, you uncultivated savages. Robots are used for controlling our spaceships these days. Surely you've heard of the Maintron 28,000 line? Well, of course! Right, Sam?
Everybody's heard of that. I can't shoot, Max. You must have been having a ton of exciting future adventures in space.
No, we don't take that many cases anymore. We try to stay mostly around this street and the neighboring shops. Still?
Yeah. But you get better in the next season.
If you're not taking cases, what do you guys do?
I've become an expert in volcanology, and Sam is... well, Sam is in his own world now.
Great transmogrifying vapor wolves of Rigel 1700. Booster rocket through the Van Allen belt. I'm in my office. What's wrong with the other me?
Oh, he's fine. Mostly. The years add up, though.
It's lint from my pocket. This should be useful later. Do you remember how we cured Bosco of his parentage problems?
Bosco. Oh, he's the guy who invented Skynet, isn't he?
Yeah, makes sense.
I was hoping I'd be the one who did that. I don't remember much about that case. Something about spit, wasn't it?
I'm glad to see the old freelance police are still in business.
Yes, dear stupid past Sam. But of course, now we're a wholly owned subsidiary of Stinky Corp.
What's Stinky Corp?
Get a load of this, Sam. These yokels have never heard of Stinky Corp.
I don't feel like playing darts right now.
Yes. Well, anyway, Stinky
Yeah,
Corp is
I
the mega
agree.
corporation that owns everything in the future. Stinky made enough money from her diner to take over the world?
Makes sense.
No, cretinous Max. From her super adhesive.
That she would take over the world.
What's this
I mean-
about Stinky Super Adhesive?
It revolutionized the whole galaxy.
Of course
Now
it
it's
did.
used for everything from scrapbooking to alien spacecraft. She's claimed in interviews that it was based on an old family formula. But Sam and I think we figured out the real secret. It's made from mole men.
So what's the problem?
What's this about Stinky Super Adhesive?
It revolutionized craft. She's cleared out the... It's made...
Be seeing ya.
So long! That's how we say goodbye in the future.
Of course it is.
Hello, future me. I can't shoot, Max. Apparently, all those years of adventuring have taken their toll. I can't use these things together.
Alright then, Stinky Steiner next.
What do you two want?
It's the one true Stinky.
Are we glad to see you?
Why?
Still, it's a new person to talk to.
Yeah.
Look, Sam, it's us as impressionable preteens.
Yeah.
Exceedingly well done!
Hi, Stinky.
Are you the parents of those two parasites?
Not really.
Well, not exactly.
Although we do still have a time machine, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't completely rule out the possibility.
That's gross, Max.
But
I'm
true.
just saying.
We bring a warning from the future.
In about 25 years, you're going to be murdered.
Murdered my swollen pancreas. I once wrestled 4 rabid grizzlies while standing on the back of a rutting alligator while being pelted with Karari-tipped darts and fighting off a case of irritable bowel syndrome.
That's
I'd
quite
like
a
to meet
bit.
the man who could murder old Stinky.
Hi, I'm Max.
Yeah, true.
Honest, Stinky, we're detectives and we've seen all the evidence. You're gonna get offed.
When? How? And who's going to do it?
Well, we don't know exactly.
Detectives is really more of a catch-all term for guys with guns.
Yes, makes sense.
Some woman claiming to be your granddaughter has taken over your restaurant.
Granddaughter my cleft palate. I never had any children.
Yeah,
Really?
that's why they
A
said
cantankerous,
claiming,
misanthropic, hairy old cuss like you would be great
and not
with kids.
actually your grandchildren.
Perhaps someday.
Yeah, I don't want to rush you, Stinky, but if you're planning kids, you're gonna have to get on that pretty quick.
We want to order something.
Too bad.
We'll take a pan-fried red panda with... What?
Can't you see? I'm so close to perfecting my gooey molasses tar cake.
Alright.
Can't be arsed to cook for you hooligans when I got so much cooking to do.
What's a gooey molasses tar cake?
It's based on my ancient family recipe. But my proud, knuckle-dragging forefathers never thought to use my secret ingredient.
The blood of innocence!
Yes.
Nutmeg.
You're both wrong, and you're both stupid.
Both would
It's the
probably
one thing
do
no
pretty
one
great.
has ever thought to use before.
I'll test your tar cake for you, Stinky.
Sam can and will eat anything.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? To just waltz into a restaurant and order something to eat.
Yes,
You're just trying
very
to find
much
out my
so.
secret ingredient. Well, you won't, because it's the one thing no one has ever thought to use.
Are you trying to steal Bosco's inconvenience stick? Because that's fairly rude.
I'll test your tar cake for you, Stinky.
Sam,
Will you?
We're from the Public Health Board.
almost none of the vermin in this establishment are wearing federally approved hairnets.
Government types.
Do you count as
Weak and
workmen?
pathetic, the lot of you. You can't even begin to comprehend what I'm doing here. My dishes will challenge the weak and weed out the inferiors like you jelly-jawed lip flappers. Only the strongest will survive. It will be glorious!
Genetics. or whatever it's called.
So, are you going to show us to our table or what?
How are the 80s treating you, Stinky?
What are you two still doing here? No animals allowed in my diner.
It's
How
okay.
rude.
We're service animals.
Yeah, they serve themselves and the
Could we be
public.
seated already?
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
We're being discriminated against, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the chat, Stinky.
Just go away and die.
But most of all, thanks for just being you.
Yeah, exactly. Stink is great.
No way. Weird, it doesn't work on him for some incomprehensible reason we don't care enough about to pursue further.
Good. Keep your fancy gewgaws and who's what's it away from me.
You know, yeah, whatever.
It couldn't hurt to take just a sample. We should have those results for you in about a week, Mr. Cake.
Now, turn your head and cough.
Can I borrow that screwdriver? Well, as long as you promise to bring it back.
Sure.
I hate to think what would happen if I had to stop working on computers. Sure thing, kid.
Well, you become a detective slash police officer slash...
Check this out. It's from 1963, and it's
Yeah.
signed by the president. My dearest Maxine, meet me tonight at Stinky's. Wear that dress I like. The one where I can see your... Holy, I didn't think they knew that word back then.
The president's wife wasn't named Maxine.
What is this, the Temperance League? Lighten up!
Looks like this case has a screw loose. Max, distract Stinky for me.
Oh my God! Look, Stinky!
Yeah, what?
Somebody's trying to break into your display case.
Ah,
Real smooth, little buddy.
yeah, really smooth. Oh well, let's give it back and not cause any temporal
Heck
paradoxes.
no. I'm keeping this away from me for my own good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, champ, what are you working on? I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
But
We're
we're
not
strangers who have
strangers.
candy and cool guns you can play with.
We're the you
Well,
from
that
the
should
future.
be okay. I'm working on my new arcade game, Bluster Blaster.
Yes.
What are you doing with Bluster Blaster? I built him from a kid. Now I'm just working on the AI.
Now I remember. You used to be a total nerd, Sam.
Yeah.
Funny, though. All this time we've spent talking to the cops, and you never once mentioned you're the guy who built Bluster Blaster.
Just never seemed relevant, I guess.
Not even when he said that he had dad problems. This is all because my dad, remember? When he said that? No?
What's wrong with the video game? It's fine, I guess. But with only a 1 megahertz processor and this 8-bit I/O adapter, the AI doesn't get enough cycles to... Can the dork lingo, Chubbs. Just give me the recap. It'd be easy enough to download a new AI, but I haven't found one that's any good.
Alright then.
What was that you... Shouldn't you kids be outside playing or dating or whatnot? Outside? It's 8 o'clock at night.
When I was your age, I would have set fire to at least 4 different categories of things by this hour.
Nuh-uh. You would have been playing that video game all day, just like he is.
Yeah.
You sass me,
exactly.
boy! You're lucky that you grew up to be the only one who knows how to use the time machine, kid.
Yeah, it sure is.
Aren't you worried you're turning into something of a...
Dweeb, doofus, dorkwad?
Who cares? I don't need you guys or anybody else. Max never calls me names.
That's right, Poindexter.
Yeah, exactly. Never calls you anything.
Wouldn't you rather grow up to be as cool as I am? With a boss car and a detective job and a huge gun? Would I have to be as fat as you, too?
Yes.
Temporal anomaly detected.
You got lucky, punk. There's got to be something more constructive to do than work on this game all night. Well, there is that prom at the school tonight. This year's theme is Summer of Awakening Desire. Lame.
Lame, lame.
Of course.
A smooth kid like you must have dozens of girls wanting to go to the prom with you.
No.
Don't lie to the boy, Sam.
Yeah.
Nah, all the girls are into Max because he's mean to them. And also, he doesn't complain when they dress him up in their doll clothes.
Ah, the precious memories.
Let's stick to one neurosis at a time, Max.
Yeah, makes sense.
Don't you want to get out and meet more sexy young people your age? Yeah, who's got time for that? My video game is so close to perfect.
You're amazing!
Oh, Bluster Blaster, you know me too well.
Make good choices, son. Didn't you guys say I could play with your guns? We lied, kid.
Remember this. It's a good life lesson.
Another satisfied customer.
Well,
Look, Sam, it's my summer office.
I don't think so, Max. Take a look around.
Welcome to the Oval Office, visitors. Next tour begins in 30 minutes.
hello
This
there,
is a
Super
long
Bowl.
time before the horrific sequence of events that led to your presidency.
I'm not leader of the free world here? This will not stand.
This far in the past, I assumed the Earth was still flat.
Yes, still. A lot of people believe that. Too many.
Hi,
Not a
I'm
lot.
George Washington. Shove your
Just
nuts in
too
my mouth
many.
and I'll crack 'em.
Please don't make fun of nuts.
If I remember my history correctly, today's the day of the pivotal rat peace accords. We better not disturb them.
Why not? What is the worst that can happen?
Hi there, random Secret Service agent.
Rat war.
I can answer any of your questions. Please don't touch anything. I'm Agent Superball.
Super Ball?
It's a code name, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
In the future, we know a guy who looks just like you, with the same name.
I've never seen you before, and there couldn't be another Agent Superball, sir. The code names are unique.
Oh, Super Ball. I get it.
So Super Bowl is really old.
Where's the president?
He's in the war room. Important national crisis. And when I said national crisis, I meant to say he's just watching television.
Of course.
We are not at the brink of war with Cuba.
All right, Sam, our mission is clear. Nuke the commie
I think
bastard!
we've seen enough of the war room for one lifetime, Max.
Yeah, you're right,
No.
Sam. Having to hurt people from a distance takes all the fun out of it anyway.
Yeah, that's probably why you didn't say anything in the future to destroy all time itself. Not personal enough.
What do you think of the president?
He's the greatest man who ever lived, sir.
Oh, these poor bastards of the 60s having to grow up in a world without David Arquette.
Heard any good gossip about the president?
Extra toes or nipples, can't talk to the press without slices of ham stuffed down his pants. Stuff like that.
The president is beyond reproach, sir. I won't hear any more of it.
Of course he is.
How long have you been working for the White House?
Just a few months. I've already been assigned my first door.
That's all you do? Guard this door?
Yeah,
Not at all, sir. I also provide tours, run the patent office, and narrate public service announcements.
of course.
That's a lot of work for one man.
I'm still new. In 40 years, I'll be promoted to receptionist.
Uh-huh.
We need your help with something official.
What will it be, sir?
We'd like a tour of the office.
Very well, sir. That's a desk. There's a couch. Another couch is there. A calendar. Some
Smart
pictures.
ass.
The door you see behind me is 100% Northwestern white pine with an interior flat jam in.
That's plenty, thanks. We want exclusive rights to produce our latest invention.
We wish to crush competing inventors to see them driven before us and hear the lamentations of their patent lawyers.
Yeah.
Very well. What'll it be?
We'd like to patent our tar cake recipe, Superball.
It's a special recipe we made up ourselves, and anybody who says different is a damn liar.
I see. And what ingredient makes that a unique invention?
Vitamin 13.
Very well. That seems to check out. That patent grants you exclusive rights to make, market, and improve on your invention.
This must be just what Thomas Edison felt like.
Minus the
Yeah.
stealing and time travel, of course.
Oh, Sam, you're so naive.
There we go.
My dearest Maxine, meet me tonight.
Tender caresses down your... And a donkey. Love. The prez. That's very shocking, sir. Where were they going to meet?
Yes.
Inside Stinky's diner.
I mean, it said so on the...
I can't believe the president
In
would
the
eat at
letter.
Stinky's. I've lost all respect for the man.
But it said the stink is in the letter. I remember when he read it out loud.
Should be plenty of DNA-rich spit left on this envelope.
The president's a very thorough licker.
Did you see a strange woman in here a while ago?
Assertive career woman. Asking everyone to spit.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
Yes, sir. I admired her independent spirit and sass.
Alright then.
We came here from the far-off future.
Aren't you amazed and surprised?
Isn't that shocking?
I mean,
I've seen a lot
he's
of things,
part of
sir.
the government.
It takes a lot to shock me.
Oh, really?
I bet we could surprise you.
Can't be done, sir. I'm imperturbable.
We have already surprised you.
We come from the beginning of the 21st century.
In the future, television is delivered through thick cables instead of being sent through the air.
Does that not blow your ever-loving mind?
Not really, sir. I'm not easily startled.
We're your new sons.
And we want to live in your house and raise my children of questionable parentage.
And
Alright.
we're both axe murderers.
And I'm voting for Barry Goldwater.
Nothing?
It's like I said, sir. I'm not startled easily.
Yeah, we have already started
We
you.
killed your dog.
I'm surprised, sir.
Really?
Yes, surprised that you try that one again. It never works.
All right, we give up.
The man's a rock, Sam.
We have
Nice try,
already
sirs. I almost felt my
done
pulse
it.
rate increase there.
We need your help with something official.
What will it be, sir?
We want to hear you narrate a public service announcement.
All right. Are your cigarettes killing you? As unbelievable as it might seem, cigarettes made outside the U.S. actually contain chemicals that are addictive and possibly even harmful. For your own safety and that of your children, smoke only homeland-grown tobacco, the kind doctors recommend for your good health.
Of course.
Now you know. For a better America.
Yes, of course.
We want exclusive rights to produce.
Very well.
It's for a baby crib that rocks itself, using a motor powered by angry bees.
That's clever, sir. But I can't just issue a patent on an idea. I'd need a sample of the invention, plus an explanation of what makes it unique.
Yeah, makes sense.
Gladly.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Alright then. No, I didn't.
It printed a time card with our logo on it. No siree. Nothing doing. Not happening. Nuh-uh. Heaping helpings of tachyons in a gravy boat at the Grand Duchess's bat mitzvah.
What disgusting hellhole have we ended up in this time?
You're
Looks
on
strangely
office.
familiar, like Super Ball.
I'm not here, sirs. You can safely ignore me.
Done.
Of course.
Max, have you been sending Boxy Betty to... What? Hey, buddy! Throw us that remote control, would you? You're gonna need this! Thanks, buddy. Be you later.
Yeah. Of course. Here we go.
Bonang! 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 Bonang!
Banang. Banang.
Well done. No, not the benign. How could you do that?
Nah.
It's for the good of the future, Max.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
Thank you very much for that comment.
What are you doing here in our office?
Investigating the president's disappearance, sir.
So, you're back with the Secret Service then?
Sure.
Max wasn't missing. We've been on a case.
We got beamed on board a spaceship.
That's ridiculous, sir. Must have been a weather balloon.
That was no balloon. It was a spaceship. Bosco saw it too.
Gas leak. Mass hypnosis.
No.
2 abductions on the same street in the same week? And you're going to just try and cover it up?
Yeah.
I can neither confirm
It's
nor deny a
part of
cover-up,
the
sir.
government. Sort of.
How'd you find out we were missing?
There was a rat, sir. Claimed he was de facto owner of this office since your disappearance. He was quickly taken away for questioning.
Wow,
Good.
it always takes us ages to get rid of Jimmy Two-Teeth. We must be slipping, Max.
All this time, I never thought to use rendition.
How's the cover-up going?
Very well, sir. Is what I'd say if there was a cover-up, which there isn't.
Of course.
We met a guy in Washington who's a dead ringer for you.
That would be me, sir.
That was 40 years ago. You couldn't still look that young without a time machine or something.
Clean living, sir. There's no such thing as time machines.
Don't you feel better now that you're no longer working for bad guys like Jurgen?
Yes. I enjoy working for the Secret Service. Fighting the good fight. Protecting the president.
That reminds me, Sam. Can we wrap this case up pretty soon? I've got a healthcare system and 5 foreign governments to topple. And I'm way behind schedule.
Yeah, maybe he's really working for a bad guy and the Secret Service at the same time.
Were you able to patch things up with Mrs. Superball?
That's a negative, sir. We spoke briefly. It ended badly. She says she can't talk to me when I'm emotional like this.
Emotional?
Don't worry, Superball.
Every time life closes one door, it opens another.
Yeah.
That thought disgusts and terrifies me, sir.
Can you help us with our case?
What seems to be the problem?
Bosco's been abducted.
Easily explained, sir.
And he's trapped on a time-traveling spaceship.
There's no such thing as time travel, sir. Look into my eyes, please.
Of course.
What were we talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
You'd said that Mr. Bosco is having a perfectly rational vacation in Pago Pago.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah, he was at
Pago.
Pago.
Hey, look, Max. It's Agent Superball.
You were saying something, sir.
We were going to find him.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
Very good, sir.
Alright.
Be seeing you, Superball.
We can't seem to avoid it.
True.
The Flora Brady has twice the style the Fauna one ever did. There's a couple of hooligans ruckus making down there. The spaceship's artificial intelligence unit is stuck on the elevator.
Alright then. Bosco. Very quick yoke.
No, I'm pretty sure Bosco's father wasn't a tar cake.
Well, our future self said it was made from mole people.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
Makes sense to me if the future, if Bosco's father was a mole person. At least to me. I don't know if it makes sense to anyone else.
Bosco! You're back to normal!
Hello, fool.
Not
Mr.
really.
President Fool.
I suspect we got the wrong dad, Max.
He looks more Caucasian now. As
So,
well.
Bosco, are you feeling like yourself?
Of course, sir. Never better.
Don't worry, Bosco. We'll get you back to normal.
Thank you, fool. I suggest you hurry.
Ugh. Even when he's riding us, he's too polite. It's unnerving.
Yeah.
We'll see you around, Bosco.
Alright then.
Nah. We have to insist that you cease and desist all future production of gooey molasses tar cakes, Mr. Stinky.
We're not angry at you for stealing from us. Just very, very disappointed.
Poppycock, that recipe's been in my family for centuries.
The U.S. Patent Office says otherwise, Gramps.
Yeah.
The U.S. Patent Office can my pus-filled.
Actually,
All right.
I don't believe that falls under their jurisdiction.
Fine, I'll throw it out.
Time stream altered.
There we go. And he's already aggressive.
Wow, I've never seen anything that advanced. It must have at least 640 kilobytes of RAM.
Of course, sure.
Whatever, kid. This
Yeah,
is exactly what I needed for my video game. I'll just download the AI. Yeah, you do that. Then go outside and play or something.
This means that the Blaster Bastard is much more advanced than every other of the cops.
Oh, you broke the game, Sam.
Nuh-uh, I made it better.
Go back to your game, Grandma!
This like totally blows now. Let's go to that dance and make the moves on some chicks.
But I was going to Penn Station to pick up some power converters.
Beat it, nerds.
Make sure you check out the snack table, little me. If I remember correctly, the pigs in blankets were decadent.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
So, Max, feel any different?
I feel like it's been too long since the Maxinator taught a lady what sweet, sweet love is all about.
Of
Let's
course.
motor so we can pick up some primo early 80s tail, bro.
I hate you, Max. At least that version of you. Alright then. Let's go fix Spock. Let's go.
Well, hello, Miss B. Did it get freaky sexy in here, or is it just you?
What'd you do to my Max?
The better question is, what is your Max gonna do to you? All night long.
Don't look at me, Miss Bosco.
no.
He's
Max,
been like
go
this ever
back to
since we were
normal.
kids.
Why don't we ditch the pooch so you can give me a special tour of the store? I've been wanting to see what you've got round back.
I thought you were different, Max. That does it. I'm done with all of you. Men.
Temporal anomaly corrected. Jackass.
Thank you very much for the inciting and wonderful comments you leave.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
It doesn't make sense that it doesn't say temporary anomaly back to normal like he said with Bosco. Because yeah, the president is Bosco's dad.
Looks like we did a pretty good job patching up that cigarette burn on the fabric of reality.
Yeah, that's right, ladies. Come on up and give Daddy Max Time Fixer some sugar.
You're a lovably lecherous tool, Max.
There's Sam and Max. Now you've seen just how dangerous it is to mess with T.H.E.M.
Dangerous?
Not really.
All that stuff we just fixed was your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's go home. How do we get out of here?
They know we're here!
Relax, Bosco. You're gonna have a coronary.
Yeah, they're probably the grotesque but misunderstood kind of aliens who just come to Earth because they hate cows and fields of wheat.
Well, you two go first.
Crossing 98% complete.
Well, look at that. They are the illegal type of alien.
It's T.H.E.M!
Oh, bienvenidos, amigos.
What are you guys doing here?
Bienvenidos
Can
to you
explain
too.
everything quickly and simply. No, that is not our way.
Yo soy el mariachi solitario the last in a once noble line. My people care only for robots and Martian invaders. But for birthdays they say maybe later we don't have the time. Mariachi, I come back from the future and pick up young versions of me.
Still not as good as
In our spaceship,
the war song from the first game. But it still works.
Por favor, don't freak out if you see mariachis extraños. It's just me y mis vatos who wish you feliz cumpleaños. But spaceships like this are expensive.
Yeah, I can believe that.
When they travel through time. And singing for birthdays on spec makes us poco dinero. So we took on a contract and has our new boss to co-sign. Mariachis, ay, 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 ay. We take souls of the damned and we send
It's just rude to put him back down in the ground.
through that portal, ay, ay, ay,
Isn't it? I mean, they pulled him up and then they just put him back down.
I'd suck.
Where they go, we don't know. But it's hard maybe
And as long as we still get to sing, no importa nada. When we say adios or we sad, please try not to cry. We were there for your birthday, we'll see you again.
Well done.
Uh-oh, the cowman has had a heart attack. Oh well. Begin the soul crushing.
So, as I was saying, we had to sit and stare at nothing for 1,000 years
Good for you.
Help me, Sam and Max!
Yeah, sure thing, Bosco.
Some weird alien device that... Oops.
Ay, not again. Just leave it. Seems like everything on this ship just falls apart these days.
It looks like some kind of futuristic low-tech printer. It's an ink ribbon for the printer.
Please don't touch that. I'll just have to change it again.
Alright then, sure, whatever.
Attempt to enter soul-crushing area. Please acknowledge.
Override, Captain Pedro. Arriba, burro, chipotle.
Voice print match. Bridge override accepted.
Well
I
done.
had a feeling those mariachis wouldn't just stand by and let us take Bosco's soul back. It may look like a zebra, but my Mexican friends assure me it's a donkey in zebra clothing.
Alright then.
Poor Bosco. The horror of time-traveling mariachis was too much for his weak heart to bear. How you doing, Bosco?
You gotta help me out, guys. They're really bringing me down.
And then, in 1158, there was that monkey that just kept on pooping.
Uh-huh.
Hey, pal. Must be nice finally getting out of that dirt after 1,000 years.
He's been buried all that time? That's so sad.
Funny seeing you guys here again.
If there's nothing funny about it, it's what we were carved to do.
Hey, lighten up on Sam and Mac.
Oh, you're one to talk, Mr. One Offensive Stereotype after the next.
Now you're just being mean.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing here?
We were picked up right after the volcano erupted.
Obviously, it was a signal flare for the Carvers to come get us.
See, we're not so good with the direction.
So you guys are the Carvers as well. Alright then, all the Mexican
Look here, Pedro.
guy, Pedro.
Pedro! Boy, you people from the past are backwards. You think just because I'm mariachi with a big sombrero and mustache, I'm some two-dimensional cultural stereotype?
Yeah, sort of.
I've been insensitive. We're Sam and Max, freelance police. What's your name?
I'm just kidding. My name really is Pedro.
Yeah, good for you.
You've got to free Bosco, you maniacs.
Nothing personal, but we cannot do that. We were scheduled to pick up 2 souls in Germany, but we only got the one. The cowman will fill our quota.
Alright, shouldn't you have to pick up 3?
Well, if you're delivering trapped souls, where are the cages?
Cages? We don't got no cages. We don't have to show you any stinking cages. We keep the souls on that platform, see?
We'd feel better if you'd give us Bosco's soul back.
Oh, don't worry, amigos. I'm watching the whole soul-crushing process to make sure he doesn't escape.
Well, we want him to escape.
You guys are pure evil.
Oh, that's not nice. We're not evil. And after we deliver the cowman's soul, we'll have paid for the spaceship.
Then you can quit?
Oh, no, senor. There's still so much for us to do with our time machine. So many deep questions left to answer.
Alright.
Like, what about the far, far future? How will I die?
Why would you want to know that?
I can think of a few ways.
And what is it like at the beginning of time? Before history was written, which came first? The
You got
chicken?
the time machine, why don't you just...
Hey! Chicken!
Go and check
See,
for yourself.
I must keep on until I find out for sure.
Alright.
You 3 mariachis look so much alike, it's uncanny.
Didn't you hear the song?
No,
the
I
others
did.
are younger versions of me.
Oh, we weren't paying much attention to the song.
Yeah,
We were too
exactly.
busy staring at your dingle balls.
Gracias, senor. They really tie the room together, no?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I keep the eye on the soul-crossing process. ¿Cómo estás, vaca hombre?
Help!
Muy bueno. I also do the light maintenance and the IT.
Adios.
See you later, guys.
Oh well.
Putting course on screen. Jefe's log. We are on course for our most difficult mission yet. Triplets! Keep the time shuttle open for emergencies while I figure out how we tackle this. The most dangerous birthday. Whatever.
Issuing time card for embarrassing idol.
Well then, let's go take that time card.
It has the embarrassing idol logo and more of those strange numbers. What's your job around here, buddy?
Shh! Quiet, senor. Did someone say...
Well, that's depressing.
Oh, no. False alarm.
Hey, Max, what happens on April 22nd?
I think that's Earth Day.
Okay? Showtime, people. Attention! Wait, you make the joke on me, eh?
Yeah.
Pretty sneaky.
Max, what do Australians celebrate on June 11th every year?
By any chance, would that be Perth Day?
Did someone say... Got me again?
Max, want to go watch Pride and Prejudice and all the Bridget Jones Diary movies back to back?
You know it, girlfriend. It'll be our Colin Firth Day.
Did someone say... Hold you guys.
Oh well.
Sayonara.
Okay?
The talking dog said goodbye.
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Oh, man, that song is even worse than I remembered. I can't believe I voted for you.
Well,
Keep it
it
down,
was
Max. We don't
necessary.
want to mess up time any more than we already have.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote.
Hooray.
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
No!
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
Bin Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do.
That
Right
we
after I get
didn't
back
see
from
that
Rushmore.
the first time.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us.
That's our cue, little buddy. Sick 'em.
Sam and Max, listen to our words. Hey, look, Sam, doppelgangers.
Who are you clowns? We're you guys from your distant future.
Yeah.
Heed our dire warnings. I always thought I'd be taller.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, we, no reason really.
Beware Santa Claus. And Mr. Spatula. And Hugh Bliss.
Actually, a lot of people have tried to kill us. This could take a while.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Yeah, all those guys are our friends.
I mean, you don't know Santa yet.
Got any questions about your immediate future? Nope, can't think of any.
What number am I thinking of right now? 28.
That's all? There's nothing you're curious about? We'd rather see it for ourselves.
Of course.
Keeps the mystery in our relationship.
True.
We just came to say hello.
Somebody's got trouble letting go of the past.
Yeah.
I'll be glad when I grow out of that attitude problem.
You
All right,
haven't.
Well, hello. Okay, that's done. Congratulations on your recent embarrassing idol victory.
Now hand over that contract.
No chance. We need it. But that's supposed to be my contract. I won it fair and square.
And I helped him cheat.
Those cards
Forget
shouldn't
it,
be there.
clones. That contract is ours. Now take a hike.
At least not in the reality we went through. In
Let's
this
get back to our
display.
time machine, Max.
Yeah, I've seen more than enough of this place for one lifetime. Time machine? Oh, cool.
Where to, little buddy?
Just hit random buttons.
Well.
So, that's bad, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Really bad.
Oh boy! In the future, we've got our own spaceship!
And our own industrious and no doubt completely legally hired crew.
Yeah,
Incoming
legally
delivery.
hired.
Entrega entrante.
You jerks!
You made us go through the last year and a half all over again.
Stand
Couldn't be
aside,
that
decadent
bad.
future versions of ourselves.
I mean, your games were good.
We've got a very important case to solve here.
Uh-huh.
I want to ask you something. Hey, pal, I'll ask the questions here.
Of course.
But, all right, go ahead.
What is he waiting for?
Be patient, Max. It takes a while to think up the right thing to say.
Yeah,
Max and I have
exactly,
to get to the
Max.
moon. How do we get there? Why don't you just drive there? You can't just drive to the moon, bonehead.
Yes, we can.
Sheesh, Sam. Our future selves have no respect for plausibility.
You need a time-traveling phone booth. All right. Where do we get one of those? Ask Agent Superball in the future. What is this place?
This is not our beautiful house.
How did we get here?
Don't worry
Do
about
I
it.
know you? Like a brother. Weren't you going to ask me something?
How to get to the moon, for instance.
Oh, right. How do we get there? You need a screwdriver. All right. Where do we get one of those? We've got one. We'll trade you for a recording contract.
Hey, Sam, don't we have a recording contract?
Yeah, but we need it for, I can't remember. It must be
Good.
important, or we wouldn't still be carrying it. You kept it so you could bring it to us, right? I guess so.
Along with that
exactly.
carton of missile pops you promised.
Don't push it, Max. All right. Here you go. Well done, Sam and
Hooray.
Max. That was the last of your quests.
You have scored 234 out of a possible 500 points.
Weren't you gonna trade us something? Yeah. Here's that screwdriver you guys wanted.
Goodbye! We'll never forget all you've done here today.
Have fun on the rest of your adventures.
Yeah,
I'm even more confused than usual.
me too. Oh well, you're after
No, siree.
recording contract.
Here you go, Captain. Your ticket to musical stardom.
My very own recording contract. Now I can ditch this dead weight and become the international superstar.
A mariachi superstar. Yeah, well, good luck with
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Oh, no, senor. Mariachi music is old news. I'm going to sing songs about trains.
Oh, so put in a train whistle and some horn music, and you will be good, I guess.
Finally getting the hang of this time travel stuff.
Let us change the course of time without fear or confusion.
Yeah, sure.
Let's change the national date.
When can it be?
The official date has been changed. So it is written, so it shall be.
Hey, Superball, is today your birthday by any chance?
No, sir, not particularly.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
I don't remember his birthday, but I remember how to get it.
Is today a special day for you, Superball?
Yes, sir. It's my birthday.
Nothing happened.
A mariachi showed up earlier and sang, sir. It was quite fun. And completely explicable, in rational terms that don't involve time travel, by the way.
Yes, of course.
Be seeing you, Superball.
I forgot what date is it. Right, you see it here. Alright. Now I just need to remember that.
The official date has been changed. So it is written, so it shall be.
A bit of
Hey,
brain
Superball,
fart.
what day is it today?
It's the 6th of September, sir. It's my birthday. I said, it's my birthday.
Sorry I'm late, amigos. Did someone say birthday? Wait up, guys. I'll be there in just a minute.
Yeah, sure, but we won't.
Oh, no.
Gracias for the song, senor. This has been the best birthday ever.
That doesn't need to be made radioactive.
Oh, it's the others. Wait, shit, I forgot. Constant time traveling around, it's hard to remember certain things.
Looks like our trusty bullet. Local mariachi Pedro died this week due to complications from inhaling ink ribbon fumes. What a waste. I can't screw that.
Alright then, Sam from the past.
Good news, senor.
We found the gruesome details of your horrible demise.
Yeah.
Oi, what a stupid way to die.
I can think of stupider ways.
And I could help.
Kinda makes you want to quit your job, huh?
Oh no, there are still
Why
so
would
many
that?
big questions I want answered. But screw that stupid printer.
Alright.
Nobody's gonna need this worthless ink ribbon.
Hey, you can't just throw litter into the time vortex.
Yeah,
Well, you
Sam.
told
Somewhere
me
a
to
time-traveling
screw
Native
it.
American is crying.
Where did it land?
At the rate we're going, carry the trace. Last month at the castle in Germany.
And the joke is complete.
We'd like to get a time card, please.
Issuing time card for embarrassing idol.
It's blank. So long.
Get lost, failure.
I'm disappointed that they didn't in this Sam hitting his max.
Just look at it, Max.
What am I looking at exactly?
Everything. Our entire universe. Before the creation of matter and energy and quantum particles or something.
Yeah.
It's at this spot that everything you know, or will ever know, will be Mr. Featherly.
Oh, hey guys.
Hi there.
That's the singularity from which the entire universe is going to spring in a mind-bendingly tremendous cataclysm.
Yeah.
Neat.
I'm surprised that Max didn't
Mr.
try to eat
Featherly?
it or something.
Sam and Max?
Hello there, Mr. Featherly.
Are you really the oldest living creature in existence?
Or are you the last of a race of terrifying elder gods bent on restoring chaos to our upstart universe?
I hope Elder
Neither.
God.
I assure you I arrived here quite by accident.
How boring.
How'd you get here?
I was filming the climactic volcanic eruption scene in Midtown Cowboys, the motion picture. Suddenly, I found myself abducted onto some type of alien spacecraft. After a frightfully amateurish song and dance number, I was deposited unceremoniously into the beginning of the universe.
Oh, that old story.
Wait. There's a Midtown Cowboys movie?
Yes, well, I'm sure we were going to call you, but we decided to go in a different direction.
Of course you
Oh,
are.
we have got to get a new agent, Sam.
How do you like it here around the Singularity?
I thought dinner theater in Ocala, Florida was dull. But that was nothing compared to, well, nothing.
Being here at the start of it all can't be all bad.
Well, I will give it one thing. The acoustics are outstanding!
Why don't you come with us, Mr. Featherly?
I'm sorry. I can't let you do that, Sam and Max. That chicken is the source of all life in the universe.
All right,
Removing him would cause a catastrophic temporal paradox.
Catastrophic temporal paradox! Mr. Featherly's not the only chicken around here.
Yeah.
Apparently I am.
Well,
and there's
yeah.
the rub.
All right then.
See you around, Mr. Featherly.
Probably not, Sam, since he'll be long dead before we're even born.
Oh,
True.
right then. Hang loose, Philo.
Well, let's fix this.
You've been doing a good job, Mr. Featherly, but we decided to cast someone younger.
Very well. As long as I can leave this accursed... wait! What are you doing? Put me down at once!
No, sorry.
Suck it up, Featherly. It only takes a day or two to get used to Sam's caustic B.O.
Curse you, Max and Sam!
Time stream altered.
Max and Sam.
Jackass.
That's really rude of you. How dare you call us that? Let's get rid of the last mariachi.
Put me down at once!
No, sorry.
Not yet, Mr. Featherly.
There we go.
Dear God, man! Do you ever wash that coat?
No.
¿Qué onda con el pollo?
Why?
He's from before time began.
Yeah, turns out the chicken came first.
It makes no sense. If that's the chicken, what's there now?
Well, we left an egg.
Likely story. I'll have to see that egg.
Of course.
But I'm just kidding. Boy, you past people are so gullible.
Wait! No! Don't put me back in there!
You're going
Any more
to thank us
questions about the
later.
nature of our existence?
No, the chicken was the big one. Vaya con Dios, Maxi Sam.
Woohoo! Now the spaceship is ours to command. Ensign
course.
Sam, set course for ancient Rome. Our mission? To hunt Caligula.
Stop goofing off, Max. We've got to extend that bridge and return Bosco's soul.
What's happening? I don't want to go!
Well done.
Whoops.
Great. Now we'll have to figure out how to get all up in there.
Yes, of course. What do we have here?
Check this out, Max.
1,000 years spent shivering in Antutu.
You stopped time. Neat. Now make it go backwards.
Mission.
Actually, why don't we do
That's
that?
the best I can do, pal.
Really, if I were in their position, I would try to make time go backwards and bring back Bosco.
Attempt to enter soul-crushing area. Please acknowledge.
We got rid of them all.
Just make with the bridge already.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Extending bridge.
A bit slow.
Hola, Sam y Max.
Hola.
You don't know us, but we are time-traveling mariachis.
No, we actually
With a
do
warning
know you.
from the future.
And based on
Whatever
the cards
you do,
you have
do not
in
extend
the
that bridge.
Bridge extended.
elevator, something
Foreign
tells
body
me
and
that
time
you should
vortex.
know us as well.
Self-destruct sequence engaged.
Madre de Dios! Let's get out of here! We could cover some more birthdays. Okay, Pedro, you take the bog in the diner. Pedro,
Yeah,
you take
based
the
on those
statue-loving
cards, you
lady
should
on
already
Easter
know
Island.
us.
I'll take the monster. Oh, yeah. Good luck, Maxi-san.
No sound, and there's the sound.
Setting course for the beginning of the universe.
I mean, we was already there.
Total destruction imminent. Please evacuate immediately.
Sure.
So, Sam, is now a good time to start pulling my hair out and wetting myself in panic?
No,
Knock yourself out,
not
pal. Better hurry, though.
Oh well. Let's start this.
The soul vacuum's only strong enough to suck Bosco's corpse up halfway.
They can make a time-traveling spaceship, but they can't invent an interdimensional portal that doesn't lose suction.
Yeah, exactly.
So I say, no, I'm not going to start an earthquake, and he's all.
Well, this is the final boss of this episode. Not really that interesting. So far, this season's final bosses haven't been all that
Approaching beginning of the universe. Destruction imminent.
Go, little buddy. It's now or never.
I mean,
Where do you think this
there
portal goes?
Anywhere that's not on a
two,
spaceship set to self-destruct and hurtling towards the beginning of the
boss
universe.
fighters, I would
All right,
just
Sam. This
say.
doesn't work. I'll see you in hell.
The center one and the last one with the vampire guy. I don't remember his name. But yeah, that was MMX Season 2, Episode 4. I hope you have enjoyed. Please subscribe, leave a like and comment. And I see you all next time. Goodbye.